Colleagues, Dino Melaye, Kogi West. Mr. President, I draw very holy inspiration this morning from Order 14 of the rules of the Nigerian Senate. Mr. President, if I have your nod, I want to read. Privileges are rights enjoyed by the Senate collectively and by the members of the Senate individually, conferred by the Legislative Houses Powers and Privileges Act, Cap 208, Laws of the Federation 1990, and other statutes, or by practice, precedent, usage, and customs. Mr. President, my very respected colleagues, I am in your midst today alive by the grace of God. Mr. President, I am a manifestation of the declaration that there is a God. I want to start by appreciating God, the supreme controller of the universe, for manifesting that though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. Having appreciated God for his love and kindness and protection over my soul, I want to specially acknowledge the Nigerian Senate under the capable leadership of the irremovable President of the Nigerian Senate. I want to thank you for your love, for your concern, for speaking for me, and for defending the cause of democracy. Mr. President, my respected colleagues, I doff my hat. Mr. President, I will not also conclude my appreciation without appreciating the indefatigable and indomitable Speaker of the House of Representatives, and indeed the House of Representatives members. I thank them immensely, I thank them sincerely for showing that an injury to one is an injury to all. Mr. President, I particularly thank my constituents, men of honor, women of honor, children, old and young of Kogi West Senatorial Districts, not only for showing love, for praying for me, but for defending my mandate, that when I couldn't help myself, when I couldn't fight for myself, when I couldn't speak for myself, they spoke for me, they fought for me, and they stood by me, especially during the field recall exercise orchestrated by the governor of Kogi State. I thank them immensely and I appreciate them, and I pray the Almighty God will continue to protect everyone from that senatorial district. I indeed thank Kogites. I thank Kogites, and especially I also appreciate the People's Democratic Party for making statements during my recall exercise and asking everyone to stay aback. Politics have been shown to be not to be individualistic, but to be about issues and purpose. So to the national chairman of PDP, and indeed the executive of People's Democratic Party in Kogi State, I salute you, I salute you, I salute you. I want to thank Nigerians in general for showing me uncommon love, for showing me that they can stand by the truth at all times. I thank Nigerians, I thank Nigerians, I thank Nigerians, and I cannot stop thanking Nigerians. When I went through the social media, when I saw the kind of support I got from Nigerians, then I am propelled, encouraged to continue to do only those things that will promote the integrity and prosperity of this country. Mr. President, I thank every one of us. I want to say I am alive because God defended me. And I will not take your time, but I want to say that, Mr. President, the Nigerian police attempted to kill me twice. One through the application of a chemical substance, and the second time through injection. They actually came with an injection to inject me, but God intervened. And to him alone be the glory forever and ever. And that is why I quote this part of the Holy Book, that he who sits in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge. I thank the Almighty God for being alive. And I want to promise Nigerians that because of the love I have seen, because of the magnitude and intensity of affection that I have seen, I will not derail. I will stand by the truth. No amount of intimidation, harassment, arrest, name-calling, blackmail, planted allegations will detract my attention from championing this cause. The battle to salvage this country from financial scavengers and economic cankerworms, to me, is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. We must salvage this country together. We have no other country to call our own but this country. So I want to say, as I get better, my voice gets better, it will become louder. And I shall not cease to continue to ask questions where necessary. Mr. President, once again, I thank you. I thank you for your show of love, for your show of comradeship. I thank you for everything you have done, Mr. President. And I say, in your own life, Mr. President, and that of my colleagues, affliction shall not arise a second time. But I want to conclude by saying that we must not allow these to discourage us or get us disenchanted. We must be boldened to ask questions. The executive cannot cow the legislature. We must be bold at all times and speak truth. Like I've always said, if you speak the truth, you die. If you lie, you die. It's better to speak the truth and die. So I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. I have a special request to you, Mr. President, that because of the trauma I went through, and I'm still going through, Mr. President, I want to seek your indulgence that you will call on the side that I am to look for a comfortable seat for me on this side of the divide, because I am no longer comfortable sitting here. So I want to ask, Mr. President, that you mandate the side that I am for tomorrow to look for a seat for me on this other divide of the chamber. And that before you do that today, through the help of my walking stick, I will take a comfortable seat close to Papa General Senator David Mark, pending when you get me a comfortable seat on this side. I want to thank you very much. I say no retreat, no surrender. Thank you.
Me to lead this debate on this very important bill, which seeks to provide for the establishment of Federal University of Education.